It might seem unimaginable, but there are places on Earth where the rain never ends. Day after day, the sky weeps, and life itself moves in rhythm with the storm. In these mist-shrouded lands, people do not fight the rain. They live with it, beneath it, and because of it. Their homes rise from soaked earth. Their stories flow like swollen rivers, and their traditions echo beneath a constant downpour. Here, every roof drips, every river swells, and the air forever carries the fragrance of wet soil. To most of us, it might sound harsh, even unbearable, but to them, it is simply life. The rain is not a curse. It is a companion, shaping the way they eat, work, love, and dream. Generations have grown up beneath gray skies that rarely clear, learning resilience in the rhythm of raindrops. In the hush of mist and the roar of storms, they have built beauty, strength, and community. They are not trapped by the rain. They are defined by it. These are the rain people, and in their story lies a truth that challenges our own. Perhaps the measure of life is not in escaping the storm, but in learning how to live fully within it. Mawsynram, Meghalaya, India. Tucked deep within the East Khasi Hills, Mawsynram holds a global distinction. It is the wettest inhabited place on Earth. Here, rainfall is not a passing event, but a constant presence, wrapping the village in mist and cloud. Every roof is fortified with thick layers of grass to withstand storms, and bamboo pipes guide water into storage tanks. Villagers move under nups, traditional rain shields woven from bamboo and banana leaves. While fields of rice and wildflowers flourish in the emerald glow of perpetual rain. Mawsynram is a stronghold of the Khasi people, whose living root bridges, woven patiently from fig trees, remind us that endurance here is not resistance, but harmony with nature. Debuncha, Cameroon. At the foot of Mount Cameroon, where volcanic cliffs meet the Gulf of Guinea, lies Debuncha, one of Africa's rainiest villages. Clouds gather against the mountain's western slopes and release torrents that may last for days. The soil, rich with volcanic ash, grows cassava, maize, and plantains, while homes are built low and encircled by drainage channels to withstand floods. Roads dissolve into mud, yet the people endure, rooted in land forged by both fire and water. Isolated and untouched by tourism, Debuncha remains a quiet sentinel, living beneath the unbroken voice of rain. Tutunendo, Colombia. In the rainforests of Chaco, Tutunendo is soaked in nearly perpetual showers. Here, rain lingers in the treetops and seeps into every root and stone, making the land a living stream. The Afro-Colombian people, descendants of enslaved ancestors, have built a life within this saturation. Their homes rise on stilts, gardens thrive with cacao and sugarcane. And canals redirect the endless waters toward crops. Tutunendo is not simply wet. It is a sanctuary of survival, where traditions and resilience flourish under the embrace of rain. Quibdó, Colombia. Along the Atrato River, Quibdó is a city draped in gray skies and soaked streets. Rain falls almost daily, shaping not just the climate, but the culture. Boats replace buses, rivers serve as lifelines, and homes stand on stilts above flooded lanes. Descended from Africans who once sought freedom in these forests, Quibdó's people carry their heritage in rhythms of music, festivals, and faith that never pause for storms. Here, the rain is not a disruption. It is part of the city's choreography, a companion that strengthens its spirit. Yakushima, Japan. South of Kyushu, Yakushima Island rises like a rainforest sanctuary. Its steep peaks trap moisture, feeding ancient cedar forests, where some trees have stood for more than 7,000 years. Moss carpets the stones, waterfalls cut through cliffs, and clouds cling to every ridge. Villages line the coast, where homes with sloping roofs and deep eaves collect water for daily life. For centuries, this island has been sacred in Shinto belief, a place where rain, stone, and spirit are inseparable. On Yakushima, every drop is history, ancestry, and breath. Hilo, Hawaii, USA. On Hawaii's Big Island, Hilo sits between ocean and volcano. Washed by Pacific winds that bring near daily showers, streams carve through botanical gardens, waterfalls cascade to the sea. And taro fields once cultivated by native Hawaiians still thrive on rain-fed terraces. Despite past tsunamis and volcanic threats, Hilo endures with a slow, rain-softened rhythm. Its streets glisten, markets bustle under tarps, and festivals continue under drizzling skies. Here, rain is not an inconvenience. It is the lifeblood of land, culture, and spirit. Milford Sound, New Zealand. In Fiordland's remote depths, Milford Sound is carved by glaciers and sculpted by rain. Granite cliffs plunge into dark waters, while waterfalls appear and vanish, with the storms that sweep across more than 200 days each year. The Maori once called it Piopio Tahi, a sacred fjord woven into myth. Today, its small settlement lives at the mercy of tides and weather, with roads often closed by floods and landslides. Yet life continues in harmony with the endless rain, surrendering to the scale and silence of water. Hanalei, Hawaii, USA. At the base of Mount Waialeale, one of the wettest mountains on Earth, lies Hanalei Valley, where taro fields stretched like green mosaics. Rain here is constant, cascading into countless waterfalls and feeding rivers that wind gently to the sea. Native Hawaiians regard Waialeale as sacred, a source of life and spirit. In Hanalei, homes stand on stilts, crops thrive under ancestral knowledge of water, and life moves to the rhythm of the clouds. Here, rain is not just weather, it is breath, memory, and renewal. Palawan tribes, Philippines. Across the mountains and forests of Palawan, indigenous peoples such as the Palawan, Tagbanua, and Batak live in harmony with one of the Philippines' wettest regions. Their bamboo and palm homes rise above damp ground. Their crops grow in hand-cleared plots, and their songs and rituals honor rivers and skies. Rain feeds their fish traps, nourishes their medicines, and guides their planting. For these tribes, rain is not apart from life. It is life itself. A voice that speaks through forest and stream. Torricelli Mountains, Papua New Guinea. In Papua New Guinea's northwest, the Torricelli Mountains stand cloaked in mist and rainfall. Villages of bamboo and sago palm cling to slopes, connected by narrow trails crossing swollen streams. The forest teems with rare wildlife, tree kangaroos, birds of paradise, and frogs that sing with the rain. Here, dozens of languages and cultures endure, guided by ancestral knowledge, passed through chant and ceremony. Life follows the rhythm of water, gardens planted with taro and yams, rivers feeding homes, and stories echoing the forest's voice. Amazon rainforest, Brazil. Finally, in the vast Amazon, the cycle of rain defines the largest rainforest on Earth. Moisture rises from the canopy, forms clouds, and falls again in daily torrents. The Yanomami and other indigenous peoples live within this rhythm, navigating rivers by canoe, dwelling in communal shabonos, and cultivating crops sustained by constant rain. Here, the forest breathes water, and life itself is shaped by its endless return. Kerala, India. Along the lush Malabar coast of India, Kerala awakens each year beneath skies heavy with monsoon clouds. When the first drops fall, they ripple across emerald rice fields, soak spice plantations, and breathe new life into backwaters that stretch like veins through the land. Here, water is not a passing visitor. It is the rhythm of existence, guiding harvests, rituals, and celebrations. Villages rise beside lagoons, where wooden houseboats drift under swaying palms, their reflections shimmering with every fresh shower. In the hills of the Western Ghats, tea gardens glow silver green beneath mists that curl through valleys. Life continues seamlessly. Fishermen casting nets into swollen seas, children splashing along flooded lanes, elders gathering herbs glistening with moisture. Moist air carries the scent of cardamom and wet earth, a perfume both wild and comforting. Drums of temple festivals echo through courtyards as droplets tap softly on tiled roofs. Kerala's beauty does not hide from the monsoon. It is sculpted by it. Every path, every voice, every glance holds the shimmer of water, weaving a paradise that feels both eternal and endlessly alive. Sapa, Vietnam. Across the northern highlands of Vietnam, Sapa unfolds like a staircase to the sky. Endless rice terraces ripple down the mountainsides, their edges softened by drifting fog that clings to every ridge. Morning light filters through the haze, revealing valleys alive with the quiet sparkle of water, where the Hmong and Dao people have shaped the land into a masterpiece of green geometry. Life here follows the rhythm of cloud and monsoon. Farmers guide buffalo through flooded fields, their reflections shimmering in mirrored paddies. Children walk narrow trails beneath woven hats, their laughter carried through the misty air. In wooden homes perched above valleys, smoke curls upward and dissolves into the damp sky as families gather around simple meals warmed by tradition. In Sapa, every hillside and every voice carries the breath of the mountains, a place where rain and mist have become not obstacles, but the very soul of life. Through the endless storms and unbroken skies, we've seen how people carve out lives in places where the rain never rests. In these corners of the earth, homes are not just shelters, but testaments of faith, patience, and resilience. Every flooded street, every moss-covered roof, every field watered endlessly from above speaks of a truth we often forget. Comfort is not found in the absence of hardship, but in our ability to live in harmony with it. Here, rain is not an enemy, but a companion, a rhythm that shapes food, music, worship, and community. These places teach us that survival is not about bending nature to our will, but about listening to it, learning from it, and flowing with it. And as we leave these rain-soaked corners of the earth, one question lingers. In a world that races toward convenience and control, what can we learn from those who find peace and purpose beneath unending storms? If this journey touched your heart, make sure to subscribe to Tourport, where we continue to uncover hidden wonders, forgotten traditions, and untold stories from every corner of our planet. Until our next adventure, keep wondering and keep your spirit open to the rhythms of the world, even those that fall with the endless rain.